Welcome back to another edition of Arizona Wildcats Insiders Podcast. I'm your host, Troy Hutchison. We're in the middle, down the final stretch of the college football season. Arizona sitting at 7-3, looking for their 8th win of the year as they take on the Baylor Bears in the final home game of the season. The Wildcats are riding a 3-game winning streak. They're playing great football, coming off of the upset win over number 25 Cincinnati on the road, where Arizona managed to pull off a 30-24 upset of the Bearcats. Got a complete game from Noah Fafita, who's been spectacular on the road. Got a complete game from the defense almost a complete game. The first quarter was kind of horrid, but they pieced it all together. Good offensive line play. Kedrick Risino rushing in for a touchdown. Ishmael Mahdi rushing in for a touchdown. A complete offensive performance for the Wildcats as they capture their 7th victory of the season. Now, we're getting to the final home game of the season, Arizona versus Baylor in the season finale, in the home finale and final game for all the Arizona seniors, which include Dalton Johnson and Traden Stukes, who picked Arizona time and time again. They were there for Kevin Sumlin in that regime, in that horrid situation. Jed Fish, they saw the highs and lows and the rise to the Alamo Bowl. And now Brent Brennan. And now Arizona's 2 wins away from 9-3 in a maybe a slim shot at an appearance in the Alamo Bowl, which would be phenomenal. Maybe a 10-win season. And what a weird 3-year span it would be for Arizona football. But before we get to that, we're also in full swing of the college basketball season. Arizona game 5 under its belt as number 4 Arizona hit the road to take on number 3 UConn in what was an absolute titan clash of 2 powerhouse programs midweek of the college basketball slate. UConn coming in 4-0, Arizona coming in 4-0. UConn missing one of their best players, their big guy, who averaged 20 and 10 basically on the season. But man, Arizona got off on the right foot. They were a steady offensive unit to start the game, led by as many, I think, as 8 points in the first half. At halftime, led by 2 or 3 points. Started off strong in the second half. They built the lead all the way up to 13 points. Koa Pete was phenomenal with 16 points and 12 rebounds. An absolute menace on the glass. So many jump balls, so many tip balls for Koa Pete, where he was able to put it back. And, that's one of the storylines of this game. Arizona dominated the glass. They dominated the paint, and they had 16 second chance points, which led to the victory for the Wildcats. Jaden Bradley, phenomenal as always. Captain Clutch coming in for Arizona, 21 points on 13 shots. I mean, that's phenomenal. 21 points, 13 shots to get there. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers. Not the best assist to turnover game for Jaden Bradley, but time and time again, and these 3 wins, Arizona now has 5 on the season, and these 3 wins against ranked opponents, whether it be Florida, UCLA, now UConn, Jaden Bradley has taken over down the stretch of the game. Mind you, this is a guy that was not on any honors list, not on any award watch list. I mean, not on a Big 12 conference, all conference lists. Everybody missed on him. Everybody underestimated him. He was not listed as a top 10 point guard coming into the year, somehow, some way. And you know what? He's the best point guard in the country right now, averaging over 15 points per game. He's probably up to 19 points right now, shooting damn near 60-something% from the field. He's been an absolute killer for Arizona. He's been the vocal point of the offense down the stretch in the final 5 minutes of the game. He's been captain clutch in everything for Arizona. Without him, I don't know where Arizona would be right now. Now, let's go to Krivas, who had a very good game, got some blocks, frustrated UConn down low in the paint. Toby Awaka, big-time rebounds, big-time free throws. And you know what? Not a lot of three-point shooting. Arizona went 2 of 10, 20% from the three-point line. Not a lot of open shots there, but just pounded the paint, pounded the rock. And it leads to a 71-67 victory for Arizona on the road in Storrs, Connecticut. Again, Jaden Bradley, man, I can't say enough about this guy. He has the move where He's driving into this final 2 minutes of the game, and he dumps it off to Krivas for an easy slam. Then with Arizona up 65-64 with 25 seconds left, he drives on the right side into the lane and he goes up with the shot. The defender jumps, he goes down, comes back up, lays it in to put Arizona up by 3 with around 16 seconds left. I know it's not the dagger because they were able to get some stops and some free throws, but man, smooth as money, man. As cool as the other side of the pillow. Jaden Bradley under pressure, doesn't matter. He handles the pressure, and he delivered for Arizona. Again, Braden Burries had his ups and downs throughout the game, made a clutch shot down the stretch there too. Cole Pete was tremendous. Not only did he go 16-12, he guarded Alex Caravan, who's been one of the best forwards in the country, one of the most winning players in UConn history, back-to-back national champion before last season, so 2 years ago. He holds him to 2 of 5 from the field. I think he might have finished with 8 points. There were no open looks for Caravan. It's not that he turned the ball over a lot, but Koa Pete was on him like white on rice. That was lockdown defense. That was tremendous defense by a freshman guarding a senior and one of the better seniors, one of the best upperclassmen in the country, and completely shut him down. Frustrated him all night long. If he was somewhere, Koa Pete was there. Tremendous defensive performance. Reminded me a little bit of an Aaron Gordon defensive performance where you're like, man, that guy's not getting a shot off. He's just not getting it off. It's not happening for him today. That was Koa Pete against Alex Caravan. Tremendous performance. Yvonne, solid performance, good defensive effort as well. And you know what? Credit UConn. They were down by 13 points. They battled back, went on a 17-5 run to cut it to a 1-point game. In fact, they tied it at 60, and Jaden Bradley took over. I can't stress enough the theme of this team. You have veteran leadership with Bradley, Krivas, Toby Awaka. I know I'm counting Krivas, which is a little weird considering he got hurt last year, but he's been through the grind. Toby Awaka, Anthony Del Orso, and even a guy like Evan Nelson off the bench. He didn't play. He doesn't play very much, but just that veteran presence on the bench is massive. It's a calming force. And you have the young talent. This is the best freshman class in the country. I know it's ranked number 2, and I get it. There are higher recruits. But when you go to Koa Pete, Braden Burries, Yvonne, that is, and Dwayne Aristotle. We didn't even talk about Dwayne Aristotle, who is a physical specimen with a 3-and-D body. This is the best freshman class in the country with veteran leaders that have not only been in games, they've been in tournament games, high-level tournament games, and guys that are in the system for a second and third year. This is the best team in the country. I would rank Arizona number 2. I know I just said they're the best team in the country. I'd have Houston number 1, but watch out to the rest of the country. This was a statement win for Arizona. To me, the most impressive win in the regular season in the Tommy Lloyd era. I know the Duke game was something amazing. I get it. I was there. Great atmosphere. They pull off the upset over Duke. That was a welcome to Arizona basketball moment. This is the biggest win in the Tommy Lloyd era because this isn't just a statement that Arizona's good. This is a statement that Arizona is a national championship contending team. We'll have more coverage of Arizona football, Arizona basketball throughout the week. More coverage on this game, this incredible game for the Wildcats. Be sure to check out Arizona Wildcats on SI or follow our Twitter account at Arizona Wildcats on SI or follow me, Troy Hutchison, at THutch1995. We'll see you next time.